In a world that values loudness and extroversion, quiet people often find themselves overlooked and misunderstood. However, there is much to be learned and appreciated about the nature of quiet individuals. Contrary to popular belief, being quiet does not equate to being shy, timid, or unconfident. In fact, many quiet individuals possess a depth of thought, sensitivity, and creativity that can only be found in quiet moments of reflection. In this video, we will explore some fascinating facts about quiet people and the unique strengths they bring to society. Number 1. Quiet people tend to be better listeners. They tend to be more empathetic and understanding of the feelings of others, making them more likely to listen when someone else is talking. This can be helpful in a variety of situations, like when you need help with something difficult or complicated, when you want advice on a problem that's been bothering you for a while, when someone shares their story with you. Number 2, they have better relationships. A quiet person typically has better relationships than someone who is loud and boisterous. You may assume that they're silent because they are reserved and don't want to talk or communicate. However, they hear every word you say, though they're typically a person of few words. Number 3, they are more sensitive to the world around them. Quiet people are more sensitive to the world around them than others. They notice things that other people don't and are more likely to be aware of their surroundings. They also tend to notice small details, which helps them understand other people better and make better decisions in life. Another interesting fact about quiet people is that they pay more attention to how their bodies feel when something happens or changes around them rather than focusing on external stimuli like music or sound levels at work. This makes quiet people an ideal person for those who have trouble concentrating due to constant distractions like loud music. Number 4, they are more creative. You might be surprised to learn that quiet people are more likely to be artists, musicians, and writers. In fact, many studies have shown that introverts tend to be more creative than extroverts. This is because they tend to think more before speaking and writing. They also have a better understanding of the world around them since they spend more time observing things, rather than participating in conversations or activities with others. In addition to being creative thinkers, quiet types are good at problem solving because they don't usually engage in small talk with other people in order to get along with them. Instead, they prefer doing their own thing rather than joining in conversations about current events or politics. Number 5, they have stronger brains. Just 2 hours of silence each day can lead to stronger brain function. During these periods of engaging and experiencing growth, it can help keep harmful diseases like dementia at bay, according to a study conducted by Frontiers in Human Neuroscience. Number 6, quiet people choose their words wisely. A person of few words doesn't choose to ignore everyone. Rather, they weigh each word they speak wisely. They think through their sentences before they leave their mouths. They've learned that you can't put toothpaste that's spilled out back into the tube, and nor can you take your words back once they've hit the atmosphere. Number 7, they prefer one-on-one conversations rather than large groups of people. It's no secret that quiet people don't like small talk. They are more interested in the substance of a conversation, rather than just making sure they have their place in a group. This can make it difficult for them to get along with those who prefer talking only about themselves or their own interests. Quiet people tend to prefer one-on-one conversations rather than large groups of people. When you ask them how they feel about a group activity, their answer is likely to be something along the lines of, "I don't like being the center of attention." They are more comfortable with smaller groups and tend not to enjoy being in charge or leading others. They also love listening before speaking themselves, which makes for interesting conversations when you're talking with someone who likes listening as much as talking. Number 8, they value learning over gossip. Gossip is something people do to pass the time, and it's often something individuals with troubled lives engage in. Drowning out the commotion inside your head by talking to someone else creates a toxic environment. Quiet folks would rather learn something new than cut someone down. Number 9, they engage in self-talk. Did you know that you can develop your intuitive side through your quiet times? Self-talk is a powerful tool that helps to boost your intuition as you're listening to yourself more than others. It helps to foster those gut feelings or the intuitive nature that you need to survive. Number 10, they have better self-awareness. Being alone with your thoughts in the silence can help you make conscious adjustments to your life. Your awareness of the things around you becomes enhanced when you're quiet. There is much noise and chaos around you, so being silent is often seen as an excellent way to turn off the madness. Number 11, they can come across as shy, but they're just observing before they jump in. You might think that quiet people are shy, but they're not. They can come across as shy, but they're just observing before they jump in. Quiet people are more likely to be introverts than extroverts and tend to be more creative and sensitive than the average person. They also tend to be private people who don't like being in large crowds, or socializing much at all unless it's necessary for work or school. Number 12, they have less toxic brains. You pick up a lot of negative energy throughout the day. From the news on TV to the social media sites you frequent, negativity is all around you. However, when you are silent, you can mentally detox your brain. Getting rid of toxic pessimism can help you to alleviate mental health issues like anxiety. Number 13, they're more patient. Why is it that quiet people have more patience than those that are louder? Society is fast-moving, and it's easy to become angry when things aren't going your way. Thankfully, if you learn to spend time solo, it helps you enhance your patience in life. Number 14, they have less muscle tension. Whether you sit in an office chair all day or break your back stocking shelves, your body will feel muscular tension. Solitude can help you to decrease your muscular pressures because it has a healing effect on you. Go into a quiet room, take deep breaths, and relax. You will notice that your bodily tensions fade away very quickly. Number 15, they are more likely to have a handful of close friends than many acquaintances. There are several reasons for this, but one main reason is that quiet people tend to be very loyal and trustworthy. They also do not believe in gossip and other types of hurtful talk, which means they don't spread negative things about others. Another reason why quiet people are so loyal is that they enjoy being around those who make them happy. Number 16, they are slow to anger, but when they get there, watch out. Quiet people are more likely to be thoughtful and sensitive, but they're also less likely to get angry or frustrated quickly. They may have trouble expressing their emotions at first because they're not used to showing them in public or in front of other people. This can make them seem cold or uncaring, but don't let that fool you. Quiet people can be patient when it comes time for an apology or explanation. Introverts just take longer than extroverts do when it comes to making up after a conflict has occurred between two parties. In conclusion, quiet individuals may not always be the loudest voices in the room, but their contributions to society are no less valuable. They offer a unique perspective and approach to problem solving that is often rooted in careful consideration and thoughtful reflection. Let us celebrate the strengths of quiet individuals and recognize the importance of embracing diversity in all its forms. So, the next time you encounter someone who is quiet, take a moment to appreciate the richness they bring to the world around us. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of the fascinating facts about quiet people. See you in the next video.